back once again, ladies and gentlemen, here. The match finally coming up. Not sure what the delay was, but we should be good to go now.
Well, I think the coaches were arguing vehemently to be allowed to play.
Oh, yeah?
Because each team had their coach in a player spot, you know, Vugo. Maybe they talked some smack, needed to settle things.
Cuban in there. Yeah.
I'm thinking that might have been it.
I want to see Vugo play at some point. I feel like he's got some potential there.
He's got the skills to make the kills. What I see is full Kevlar across the board for Fnatic right now. No subtlety here.
Wow, okay, Pasha, this is going to be a real test by Ali there. Pasha hitting their headshot. They're shutting down Fnatic right now. Olofmeister finally with a reply, and Ali's going to go down. JW coming in from the vents like a superhero, trying to help out quick. Snack's going to be running through the smoke. It's what he does. He's actually hiding right at the edge, but they're going to find him. Flusher with the kill. Neo going to go down, and Fnatic bringing it back. Now it's all on Taz here. 1 versus 3.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh, Taz, he tries to do the best that he can. He gets the headshot onto JW, but how, after Pasha gives them such a strong start, do Virtus.pro not close that out? Fnatic are just godlike. And I guess, JW, you're right. He is a superhero. His timing couldn't have been better coming out of the vents.
Yeah, that was good stuff. I mean, it's pretty impressive that Ali and Pasha even pick up the first 2 kills. Sort of a shame that they can't follow up on it. So Fnatic off to a good start here. 3 AKs, 2 MP7s, and they're up against armor and pistols, except for Ali and Snacks here.
Neo, he's still there. He's going to be able to take out JW, one of the longest spray battles in the history of CS, and somehow we've turned this into a 2-on-2 situation. Like that 2-on-1, Olofmeister got pissed off and took Snacks out. Taz is still waiting around, seeing if he can't find somebody trying to hop in the vents. He heard the vents go off. Double nade, but luckily for Taz, he was standing close enough for those to go over his shoulder.
I wonder if they saw him sneaking in there. Olofmeister certainly set up pretty much perfect for it. Bomb is going to go down, and Taz can't finish the job. Would have been great if he could have got the kill on Crims there before the bomb drops, but it's going to be it. Fnatic surviving the round. A bit of a scare, though. They lose 2 AKs, and that's still a bit painful.
Yeah, that's a bit too expensive. Olof is sitting right on the edge of an AWP, though. But he's going to go ahead and just go straight for the AK. Not going to skimp, not going to mess around. JW is the AK man, although... What is this? Olof's like, give me my gun back, Olaf. Pronax. Like,
a bit of little frustration there. Snacks trying to put some shots through. He is eerily close to getting a headshot through the smoke there, but Fnatic see if they can avoid walking into the stack that's going on in middle right now. 3 people there and just 1 person defending B at the moment.
Well, they don't seem to want to give up here, Fnatic. They have Olofmeister boosted up. He's going to be looking to sandbags, and oh, there it is. Nicely done. Taking out Snacks, giving this team the man advantage. There's still 2 players on short. One's going to be in link very soon here. So it's all going to come down to the timing, and, well, everybody's just hitting shots on Fnatic's side. No messiness this time. They get the job done. It's going to be down to Ali. And initially, Fnatic looked like they wanted to go B. But then with all those kills on A, they realized free A site. Thank you very much. Free plant, no problem. And Ali is now left all by his lonesome.
Yeah, and it's a good job on Fnatic that, first of all, they haven't lost anybody yet, but Crims has picked up 2 kills with that SMG, so that's going to give them some of the money back that they lost in the previous round. And Ali, if they could find him here as well, Crims would be a really nice kill. He's kind of low on health, so maybe some backup is called for. Ali not going to hunt him or anything. Really not much of a choice here, but yeah, Fnatic be somewhat important here for them to actually not lose too many more people. Ali doing a good job taking out Flusher here.
Yeah, Flusher, I guess that's fine, right? Because it's Flusher with the MP7, Crims with the MP7. Those are the guys that are challenging. It's not Olofmeister or JW who had AKs. So at the end of the day, you're going to be giving more money to Crims. He's sitting on 5,100 now. Sure, he's going to be upgrading. Crims isn't the kind of guy who just sits onto an MP7, like holds onto an MP7. Really, Crims?
I guess so. Yeah, these are the sort of risks that you can take if you're feeling really confident. Fnatic are used to being in that position. We'll see if it's going to pay off here. It could definitely backfire on them. There's no doubt about that. Pasha playing close to mid, grenade up once, and exchanging a bit of damage here. Crims already running through, trying to check out everything. He's not really scared of losing the MP7, I guess, but his life might still be valuable. Pasha gonna spot him out. He gets the kill, but Crims has taken down Snacks before that happens, so still a 4 versus 4 here.
A nice nade onto Pasha there to bring him low, but Neo sprays through the smoke in mid, takes out JW. Man advantage again here for Virtus.pro, and Pasha is still alive. He's actually going to go for the push straight through, and he catches a man off guard. Long fight there, and it's going to come down to Pronax. He's going to be able to hunt Pasha down, and he even spots out Neo, who's playing from Link, and gets that kill too. Pronax with the 2 key kills to open the round up for Fnatic.
He did that classic Counter-Strike 2 tap at the end, and then like the first bullet doesn't hit, the second one's a headshot. Like that looks so good whenever it happens. Pronax saving Fnatic a bit actually with that double kill. Now it's up to Bialy and Taz. Bialy in the back of the bomb site. Backup is pretty far away right now. He's actually going to have to get a couple of kills here on his own. He's going to get the one in. Still got some bullets left, but can't finish off Flusher. Taz, if only he had like a Molotov or something. That smoke's going to make life really rough on him. Tries to charge through out in the open, and he goes down. No chance there.
They work so well together as well, Fnatic. They lose Pronax, and they're just so quick to push behind that. They don't give Snacks any room to work with. Or not Snacks, Bialy. I mean, they don't give the man, we'll put it that way, any room to work with on that site. They're just so quick and aggressive. And it looks like we have a pause coming in. We've dropped a player, and that is Snacks, actually, getting dropped out of the server. So hopefully he'll be able to get back into this soon. Fnatic and VP are just thinking to themselves, not again.
Right, so one of the ways in which VP play this CT side, and sometimes with a lot of success, is having Neo open B-bomb side and just doing that alone. He's playing so he can get a lot of information, and they have some pretty good control middle and A, and they just play around that. Problem is, because they just lost that round, they're not going to be able to buy an AWP anytime soon, and that's going to backfire a little bit on them, I feel like. So, like, right now, VP are in a little bit of trouble. They might even sometimes go for double AWP. Yeah. Sometimes they have Snacks hoping somewhere else as well, so...
It's true. It's been a long time since we've seen Pasha pick up the AWP for VP. He seems to just only want to focus on his rifle. Used to be the main AWPer. But now Fnatic, again, this is a round where Fnatic are just going to be able to farm up. As we can see, Krim's still going for that MP7. So it's going to come down to the next round for VP, and if we do see that double AWP, they're going to have the money for it. So we'll have to see what the strategy is going to be. But as far as they're concerned now, no shenanigans really for VP. Leaving mid control wide open. Not sure if Neo spotted the boot there on the box. But Pasha might be able to get a little bit of a peek. And he's actually going to take out Olfmeister. That was such a great kill.
Right at the edge of the box, and there's Neo shutting down JW. Just pinpoint accuracy coming out here from the Polish team. It's going to be Krims eventually getting the shot on Neo. Taz by the squeak door, but it does make noise when you open it, hence the name. So you've got to be a bit careful about the timing there. Bialy and Snacks are coming in from other sides, and they're doing some damage and distracting. Can actually Taz make it out? Grenade in the face of Snacks, and Taz has not found a target. I think they know where he is as well. So even if Flusher and Krims are low, it's not going to be easy. And Pronax defending. Oh, he goes down to Snacks, though.
Oh, this is godlike. This is so big. Now, can they get on Flusha? Flusha is nowhere near this bomb defuse. He has to realize this. No kit for them to work with. He's just going to go leaping in. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And the pre-fire around the corner is going to do it for Flusha. He saves the day for Fnatic, but way too close. Way too close for comfort. He even lives through the round. Okay, then.
Wow. Yeah, if they had a kit, that round would have been over 2 seconds earlier, and that would have been easy. But the lack, and then also Flusher just realizing the timing there, so pretty good job on him.
Well, Anders.
Yeah, there's a double of Neo and Snacks, and expect Neo to be playing in the B-bomb site. So this, I think, should be a really, really good chance for VP. Oh, actually, Neo playing middle, that's interesting. So maybe a bit of a switch up here for VP.
Seems like it. That was a great shot, but then Neo decides to go for more, gets hungry, and he's actually going to get picked off from short. So JW boosted up right now, brings it back to a 4-on-4. And well, now VP, they have to start wondering exactly what they want to do. Again, they give up mid. Again, they're going to try and just consolidate the defense. Flusha not going to hit that timing right to pick off the man in CT. That was Pasha. And Taz, is he going to fall prey to Olofmeister, who's waiting up in A main, boosted up in those boxes? There's the second AWP chiming in, and they still don't know that there are 2 AWPs on this map, Fnatic. I mean, there's only a single one now. It doesn't seem like anybody wants to go and pick up Neo's AWP, but Snacks opping is a threat.
Taz going to get that frag in there. Now Flusher and JW. There are a couple of people behind here. Snacks picking up one more, and Flusher going to go down. Triple kill. Could they save the AWP as well? They've got both of them still alive there. So I'm wondering if anybody, you're right, it's a good bit of a question if anyone from Fnatic picked up on the idea that one of them was down, but they still had one. I am interested because they actually had Snacks and Neo in the middle from the beginning. It's just as only Neo was peeking and Snacks was staying a bit hidden, so...
They have to know now because they got that man up onto the box. They got a man up onto short.
Yeah.
And Neo's AWP was on short, right? So he would have seen the AWP on the ground, and then Snacks still AWPing would have basically tipped it. So now Fnatic have to know that there are 2 AWPs on this map. And they go for the force buy here. We can see Pronax taking a little bit of a step back with that CZ75. Rest of his teammates going to go for the AKs, and Krim's very quickly up here into Squeak. And I thought he was going to try and set it up for his teammate. Because sometimes you can have like the one guy who opens the door, the other guy is already peeking. those kinds of situations, but that's just not the case this time.
No mid control at all for VP. They had 3 people stacked in B initially. Now they're rotating back towards the A-bomb side here. Yeah, and it's going to be a complete slaughter right now. Olaf with 2 good kills, but he's very low on health, and he's in the backside here. Surely just going to be a matter of time for a grenade lands.
Yeah. The dunk. And Taz with those sexy shadow daggers. It's like a rave. We've all been invited.
I still don't know what the shadow daggers exactly are for.
Like that. Like, I mean, as soon as he starts running, he's going to start punching the air, right? It's going to be in the beat with the music.
He's got the fades as well. He didn't last time.
Oh, he's not punching. Come on, Taz.
He switched up. These are the rainbow daggers that I was complaining about last time.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Bialy had those.
They all have
this
shadow
like
daggers
the rainbow dagger era that we're entering.
Those daggers get around.
I feel like, I don't know. Again, just leave me alone with your rainbow daggers. Gonna be good double deagle going in here from Fnatic. See if they can find an opening. Olaf takes a peek once, and Snacks, maybe he realizes what's up here. I mean, we've been talking about this a little bit. Should you give the deagle player a chance to even take these shots? Snacks gonna be shot in the side of the face, not by deagle. Gonna go back for the re-peek. Olaf is up there, and again, this is a risk to take. You don't need to take it.
Oh. Well, Snacks gets dinked low. People are taking damage here. Neo down as well. 3 players. Sub 20 HP here on Virtus.pro's side, and Fnatic haven't taken any damage yet. They're just going to go rushing out onto the site. They overwhelm Neo. Taz is taking damage as well. He does get 1 kill, but Pasha only able to trade up 1 for 1. Deep nade, though, is going to catch out Pronax, but it's not good enough. It's still 3 players alive here for Fnatic. They have 2 rifles to work with. They have control of the site. It comes down to the retake now for Virtus.pro.
A lot of Molotovs in this site. They're all stacked on the bomb site, which is horrible for Fnatic. That's not how you want to play the afterplant here. They're sort of in the middle of those Molotovs, but VP trying to get their way in, but they're going to be losing a couple of players here. Bialy spraying 1. Crims still right behind. He's got a deagle in hand, trying to see if he can force it out. Bialy jumping up. He's going to get the frag and the round. It is really scary. It could have, I mean, it was way more expensive than it should have been. Still a great round for Fnatic.
He did have the fades. Okay. That was the important thing, actually. I wanted to see if Bialy had the fade knives.
Yeah. It's just Taz joining in. Rainbow daggers. God damn.
This is going to be like the whole VP theme, isn't it? Everybody has to have fades, no matter what no matter what knife it is. Yeah. Well, let's see. Regardless, that was an excellent eco round for Fnatic. 4 kills for them. Bomb plant to go with. And Pasha, how does he actually win? Well, Snacks gets the wall bang onto JW, but still, how does JW not pick up that kill onto Pasha at the beginning?
Wow, that's pretty sick from Snacks, just taking him out, saying, wait, you had a fight there? You can just quickly calculate. What's that gif with the guy with like who's like frowning and like all the numbers in front of him? Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's Snacks just like doing the calculation quickly, getting that perfect wall bang. 5-3, and I would say Fnatic are in a fairly comfortable position. Maybe not necessarily in this round, but just overall in the game right now, they have a good shot of taking a pretty good first half here.
This massive rotation from VP, though. 3 players. There were about to be 4, but now they're starting to realize, wait, we have left the B side open. We're not exactly sure where Fnatic are coming from, but for a second there, Virtus.pro were convinced that this was going to be an A hit from Fnatic. Now, though, 2 players here in mid for Fnatic trying to find an angle. But Virtus.pro are just making them sweat. They're making them waste so much time. 30 seconds left on this clock. Fnatic, this is it. They have to be able to just start pushing onto this site right away.
20 seconds. What's the plan here, Fnatic? I mean, 1 misstep in this push and they're going to lose time, basically. 15 seconds now. Grenade bounces in. It's going to hit Pronax, who has the bomb, and that's a problem. Olafmeister going to go down as well. And now Taz running up behind here. 8-7 seconds. See if they could do it. Crims has picked up the bomb. Can he get it down in time? He will be there just in time for the plant. Still a 1-on-3. Grenade going to be out here, and Pasha survives with 1 health. Come on. 1 more piece of shrapnel, and that would have been it. Crims now all alone behind the box. He gets the first one, goes for the seconds, out of bullets, pulls out the Glock, and has a little bit of time to reload. Bialy trying to see if he can make his round. He's on the left-hand side, right-hand side, sorry, and Crims looking for the shot. He's going to miss the spray, and Bialy would have maybe gone down if he could have been just a little bit quicker there. Crims are going to be the round for VP, but they're surviving with just a couple of members here every time. VP, their economy is not going to be that good.
How stressful is this exactly? Every time it seems to be coming down to a 1v1 clutch situation. Crimson really pulling off a 1v3 in that situation right there. I mean, this is getting unreal how close. But look at the money right now for VP. They just don't have anything because of how close these rounds are. Fnatic as well. They do manage to get the force with their rifles, but no AWP here for JW. Just seems very odd. He doesn't really seem to be having the biggest impact with the AK right now, so you kind of want to see him get that sniper rifle. Instead, it's Neo. Neo with the AWP for Virtus Pro right now. And he has kind of taken it back, at least at the beginning of the round. He took it back over to say hi to... no. Am I misreading this? It looks like he's over on the A site right now, Neo.
It's so hard because we're watching in 720p, so
yeah, I know.
Those numbers on the minimap are really hard to read somehow. Either that or we're getting very old.
It could be that too, Anders. But it's alright, because we're getting old together.
You know, retirement home playing Counter-Strike.
You know it, bro.
Doesn't sound too bad. Finally, picking out one and Flusher through the smoke. Great defense here being put up by VP. And it's an axe with a headshot. And this is the round that VP need. One where they don't lose anybody. Fnatic have lost someone entirely from the server, in fact. So we're really going to have a bit of a pause here. That's going to tie the scoreline at 5-5. And we're starting to get sort of a real game on our hands here. It's nice to see VP are waking up right now and actually putting up a fight.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Now they're showing that they're actually capable of grinding out rounds here versus Fnatic. Where it was a bit dicey at the beginning, where Fnatic just seemed to be this unstoppable wave that just went crashing onto bomb sites, wiping out everything in their path. Now Virtus Pro are actually bleeding them. They're making them work to get onto these bomb sites. They're making them use a lot of their time. So here's a little bit of the confidence check for Fnatic. It was going so well at the beginning of the half, but now that it isn't, you know, they're going to be able to stabilize once again. This was just godlike, though, from Bialy. Look at this double kill. The second one, that's just knowing the angle. Knowing the angle perfectly, even if a smoke is up, he doesn't even have to see it. One problem here that we have is that JW, maybe this is what's prompting the force buy, because he died before the round ran out. He doesn't actually have his loss money. So Fnatic might just sack this guy and just say, you know what, JW, we didn't like you anyway. Run in first.
Glock, no armor. Wow.
All eyes on him.
Can you even get a lot of intel at this point? Or are you just going to get shut down?
If there's a, I mean, I'm surprised that they go so early on. There you go. That's why. Those HEs have been going in there pretty regularly for Virtus Pro. Pasa only going to be able to trade 1 for 1, though, so that's not too good. There's still a man advantage here for Fnatic, but then considering the state of JW...
Oh, Snacks flashbang through, spraying down all three. It's a quad kill. Snacks destroying Fnatic, and that's going to be the round. One simple maneuver. And JW, we're just talking about him on the other team. He's going to have some appreciation for that kind of play. That's going to be like a nod, you know?
I'm just admiring it. Yeah.
It's JW to go down first as well. Yeah, that was beautiful.
With 1 AK clip as well. You're not allowed to make any mistakes. I was actually getting a little concerned with him with how long it took to spray down JW. So the guy without Kevlar actually the hardest to kill. But Fnatic, this sets them back. No bomb plant this time means that they actually have to go for a round of pistols here rather than trying to force up with the rifles. What I was saying, though, is I'm surprised that Fnatic keep going to boost, even like JW with no Kevlar, just because VP are so consistent with the HEs, the Molotovs to boost. They just seem to be taking so much damage at the beginning of the round, Fnatic, just from that one spot on the map.
Well, all of a sudden, it's looking quite good here for Virtus Pro. About to take another round. Crimson JW don't think there's a lot they could do to stop this. And now VP are also starting to have a bit of a bank going into the late stages here. I mean, if this finishes 10-5, it's a pretty even score for the first half.
I mean, 10-5, I'd still say 10-5, like, yeah. You want to be seeing 9-6 at the very least. 8-7 almost these days on 50-50 on cash, it seems. They're about as close as you can get. So I mean, Fnatic need to start waking up, but they've been expressing just how frustrated they've been with their game in general recently. They're not the immortal selves that we expect to see. They've shown that they're mortal. They've shown that they can actually lose maps. So there has been just a little bit of frustration on Fnatic's side, despite the fact that, it's like, that's what's crazy about this team. It's like, okay, you're the first team to win 2 majors, you're the first team to have 3 major titles, and yet you're still frustrated with how you're playing the game. It is a little bit, they're struggling a little bit to reinvent themselves, it seems.
I feel like this is more like I mean, this has to be like a Rocky kind of case. I feel like they're boxing left-handed right now. You know, it's like, yeah, oh yeah, we're wounded and limping away, you know. Follow us. It's, you know, you're going to get the kill any second now. And then, you know, they're just going to come out swinging at the major. That could be happening, yeah.
If any team.
I wouldn't, if I was against them, I wouldn't trust them at all. I'd be like, yeah. Let's just continue to prepare.
Look at the patience right now. Byali with an aggressive... This isn't a spot that you see too often, honestly, sitting on top of the box, or in front of it, rather. That could be brutal, but there's the flash out into mid. Smoke wall has gone down, making Virtus.pro think that this is going to be a B split, but instead they go charging straight up over the smoke. Nobody in mid to greet them. Taz still alive at Forklift, and they're still waiting to push in there because they lost Crim's Fnatic. They're down a man.
Yeah, it puts a big slowdown on everything. Taz picking up a second kill. JW is in a great position in the middle. If Taz wasn't being a maniac and killing everybody in this bomb site, it's going to be a quad killer now down to JW, and that position isn't worth nearly as much. Taz, one more hit. Oh, Byali steals the ace. Is this real life, Byali?
Byali, come on, honestly. Do you really need to take that shot?
Yeah, that was not necessary. But I mean, look, if the push onto A is successful, then JW's position is like, it's just amplified. It's so good. Oh.
I know how that feels.
Yeah, stab him with your rainbow daggers. I mean, that'd be a good use for them.
Well, I mean, they go back to the double off now for VP as well, so. Let's see what's going to happen here. Because Fnatic, they do manage to get the force, but they do seem to be struggling quite a bit. Snax has taken up position over here in Connector. Does not get the flick, though. That's the kind of shot that's necessary here. Neo will take out Pronax, but that was over in A halls. And in the middle right now, there's a bit of a back and forth happening. JW and Flusha. One of them's dead, one of them gets a kill. While Neo continues to reign supreme in mid, this is just like Fnatic. They keep having these big explosive starts at the beginning of the round, and then Virtus.pro just seem to grind them out of the round afterwards. As soon as you get past, like, closer to that minute mark is where it starts to get very tricky, it seems.
Well, this is an interesting round. The difference right now for Fnatic is huge, as they can pick up just another couple of rounds in this half here. It looks like they're about to be making a bomb plant. Olofmeister is... Oh, yeah, Olaf. Oh, yeah, please. Look down to the ground. Is he going to plant it in the secret spot? Look down to the ground. I really need to see if he's put it down. No, he's put it on top.
Oh, he messed it up.
You can put it between the beams there, and if you do that, it's actually really hard to spot. I made like a whole video trying to talk about it. Olaf, please. Couldn't even give me that. JW going to be walking up behind here. The timing is perfect, and Neo also thunder-footing away inside that bomb site. So now it's going to be up to Byali, try and see if he can clutch this. Molotov already out, and Olaf not even going to give him any chance. We could have got way more out of that round, but Olaf says no.
I guess Olaf will take the win instead of being fancy Anders. You know, he was fancy enough.
Yeah.
He just didn't go full fancy. You know. There was, that would be pretty cool. I don't think we've ever really seen it work where, have we?
No.
Pro match?
I mean, it's
not a very common plant at all.
No, because you need like a really special kind of control to be able to put it down and like, yeah. It's all theory crafting, you know, but still, I kind of wish we could have had a chance there. Taz hiding in the corner. Smoke is up, and Pronax going to be gone. It's last round of the half, and great start here for Taz with a double kill. Neo with the flashbang that actually worked on the other side of the container, and it's going to be up to Flusha and JW now. 2 versus 4. JW going to go down, and Flusha now 1 on 4, trying to spray, but Snax will finish the round. A double kill for him. 9-6 finish, and actually a pretty even score overall, I would say. Very open game at the moment.
Still is, yeah. Still is. Fnatic are not going to be pleased, but this is definitely, considering the start that they had, where they just looked like they were going to just railroad Virtus.pro. 5-0 at the beginning of the half, and then Virtus.pro showed that they could definitely grind rounds right back. They brought it back up to 5-5, and from there, Fnatic just seemed to wilt. You know, they didn't really get anything done after that. A single round after that initial streak. It's not going to be very good, you know, for Fnatic standards, right?
Oh,
yeah, we're going to get that Snax replay again. And he flashes himself in as well, so it's just... Like, this guy is truly the master. And then he had... Okay, so he actually had some help as well. He had a follow-up flash coming from a teammate.
Yeah, Crim's had a hard time sort of replying. Even if he had, I mean, probably would have still been enough, but that was very, very impressive. And exactly the sort of play I feel like we identify with Snax. And it's only like a couple of people who do it. Snax JW, Happy is one as well. There's a couple of players like that that really excel at playing like that. And lately, I would actually say Karrigan is like switching more and more to that kind of style as well. So it's like yeah, it takes a special kind of mentality, I suppose.
Well, let's see. There's more nades, at least, on Virtus Pro than there was for Fnatic. Fnatic had full Kevlar. VP go for 3 guys with full nades, actually.
And 5 decoys.
How is this going to set up? It's just like decoys all over the place, but Fnatic could not care one whit about those decoys. They've actually got 4 players on this A site right now, Fnatic. This is ideal for them. This is the best case scenario, but already trading frags. Total slaughter. Bomb gets dropped out in the middle, and JW still alive. Needs to find this headshot versus Neo, and he's going to just get caught. Drop down to half HP.
Oh, Flusher gonna pick up a kill there on Neo. It's great work though. JW using that smoke so well to get a reload in and not getting killed. Otherwise, he would have been gone if that smoke hadn't been there. Now it's a 2-1-2 here, and Snacks and Bialy, they've got good health, but no armor at all. Snacks trying to take a fight early on. It's really dangerous, and JW has rotated all the way around. Long rotation for him, but it might pay off here. Looking for the shot. Gonna take down Bialy. Snacks now in the back lines. They're gonna have to get a bit close here. They don't have a kit currently picked up. Flusher gonna get the kill. There should be enough time for the defuse as well, but it's a little bit scary. Actually, the kit was on JW, so Flusher...
Sweet Jesus, Flusher.
He's 100% sure. He's going to get it as well, but I mean... a little bit scary.
You can see JW as well. He's like, I got the kit, bro! And Flusher's like, no, I need the points.
Yeah.
Give me the points for the defuse.
Good job, Flusher, man. That's what it's all about.
And it's all about getting to the top of that scoreboard, and that's where Flusher's sitting right now. Even with Wolfmeister having 16 frags. But then that's got to be based off of the second half, so...
Well, those scores are always like really poorly reflect who's doing well.
They are wonky.
9-7 at the moment, so that pistol win there for Fnatic could have a pretty big impact on the game. See if VP can bring it back quick. They've got no armor. They did put the bomb down, so we're going to try and buy in the upcoming round instead. A couple of SMGs, including one on Pronax. Picks up the first frag there. And Neo to go down, and JW just there to get some information in the middle.
And Fnatic currently playing for retake on A as well. Olafmeister, just a single guy holding back all the way at CT truck, making sure that nobody's going to get out unnoticed. But Fnatic right now, they're definitely worried about getting too close quarters, it seems. They don't want to be at risk of running into some kind of like A smoke executor or just getting picked off with a Tech 9s or P250s, anything like that. JW peeks out into mid, takes out Pasha, and now all 3 players here for Virtus Pro just gathered up on this A site. They will be able to get that bomb plant, no problem at all, because it's coming out from Squeak. Although, he's not going to be fast enough, Wolfmeister. I thought for a second that he was actually going to be able to make it there in time.
That would have been good fun. Taz all the way in the back here. Put Snacks on top of his head to try and see if they could look over there, but that did not work out well, and so nobody dies on Fnatic's team, but we'll see each of the SMGs pick up a kill. Obviously, Fnatic know with 2 bomb plants that the buy is coming. Question is if they hold on to the SMGs or not. One is going to get traded out, and Crims, he held on to it on the C side, and I mean, it makes even more sense to actually do it on the CT side, so why not?
Yeah, you get close, play close mid.
Yeah.
Get up into, well, it's all about finding the close angle, essentially. And in B halls, it works as well. If you get a flash in, you can close that gap, that distance really quickly. Or you can play super aggressive with your teammate JW. And JW manages to pick up 1. Pronax is there, double MP7 play. And they actually make it work.
Not too bad at all. 4 versus 3 right now. Fnatic getting the better of that exchange. And the bomb also dropped over here, so Snack's going to be a little bit careful. If he wants to sneak in and try and pick it up, then he doesn't know if they're still there and looking. Taz trying to be creative and maybe distracting them a bit over at A, but right now VP, they've got plenty of time, but they are spread out quite far across the map. Fnatic have just gone back and played extremely defensively.
They've given up all that ground. But you can see just by how carefully they're having to clear out these angles. Snacks, he's worried about somebody being left behind to lurk. So they realize now, Virtus Pro, it seems like they're getting an idea of where they might want to take this. I mean, Snacks still kind of hanging around in mid. And yeah, they're going to go out through mid, try and keep Fnatic guessing. And Flusha, no joy. What a shot from Snacks. Headshot just slaps him, and now into a 3-on-3. And it's still wide open. VP, instead of trying to head over to the B site, where Fnatic definitely think they're going, they're just going to wrap right around to A.
Look at the smokes that Snacks just knows by pure, like, practice. It's not a very common smoke to be throwing like that. Olafmeister is going to get the kill in the last couple of bullets. Snacks goes down as well, and Pronax to finish the round. Still, that's all just, like, very cool. Triple kill, in fact, for Pronex. If you remember, Snacks, I think, is the only player so far that we've ever seen, at least that I can recall, that threw that really, really cool smoke on Nuke from T-spawn, where he's running out of spawn. Yeah. So lots of people would throw that smoke, but Snacks is the only one who never stopped. Like, he would just run and, like, count in his head and throw it, and it was so beautiful. But, yeah, so, I mean, yeah, I could talk all day about how much fun it is watching Snacks play.
Snacks, he's got it. When he's motivated, that's the main thing. That's when he's coming up with all these kinds of clever plays. He can be that mastermind. Very quick play here from Virtus.pro, though. They've managed to just take over mid with 5 players. This is an eco round for them, though, so not the best firepower to work with. Kind of wondering if Crims is really going to take the risk to try and push into connector, though. Neo is waiting right around the corner. This is lethal range. No, he's got the Glock, so still, he could pick off Crims if he has the element of surprise. Yeah,
he'll do slightly more than tickle him. It's going to take a while still.
Thought perhaps that he had the PT-50, but...
Oh no, they line up for JW and he's going to get a good couple of kills there. Neo also will go down and no chance at all. Yeah, still a nice move by Neo, I think. I mean, it's still a good idea.
And now the money is getting there right there for Fnatic. This is where it starts to get fun. Where the pressure starts to mount on Virtus.pro. Because they cannot let Pronax get out of control. If he's sitting up at 7,000, 8,000 for Crims, an additional 5 on JW, like, it is looking fairly healthy over here on Fnatic's side, and that's going to mean less pressure on Fnatic to actually perform. It's all about VP now in this one round, and they're going again for mid, it seems. Early boost, Neo with the op, but it's Snacks instead, not Neo who's boosted up. Where did the Neo go?
Got the op still hanging around somewhere, trying to see if he can make his way up through middle, it seems. Molotov up and playing right at the edge of the smoke there. JW trying to jump up and look over it. In fact, that's a pretty clever idea up on the railing there. He's going to end up going back, though. Took a bit of damage and doesn't want to push the issue too much. Counter boost coming up from Fnatic to try and see if they can clear that out as Olofmeister goes down to Neo's AWP. JW going to fall in Crims, too. Pronax. A little bit of a battle coming in from behind, and Snacks goes back to kill him, but even then they could have just ignored Pronax. If they wanted to. If they really wanted to.
If they really wanted to, yeah. Snacks is feeling it. He's got his blood up, though. But what a crazy position to take as well, coming in from CT, jumping up onto the box on short like that. Not every day you see that, because you're so exposed. You're there, and if there's 2 guys there, likelihood of you actually making it out alive, pretty slim. So Fnatic trying to go for the big plays, and it really didn't pan out for him at all. And this off of just VP having a very aggressive approach, just what the gang, I mean, just the rush straight up short like that, everybody there. And they did the exact same thing that actually they got punished for by JW in the last round. Rinse and repeat.
Now, what's the scoreboard like for Fnatic at the moment, I'm wondering, in terms of money? They've got some here. They've got a bit of a bang. That's good news on them, but otherwise they would have been in a bit of trouble. Look at them. Look at the score on Snacks. 22 kills. 19 on Olof. 16 on Taz. Pretty good stuff here. Yeah. JW, a lot of assists.
He's having trouble. I can't really seem to like lock down those frags, right? He's got 8 assists.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's had a change of heart. You know, lately he's like, I'll be the team player. Because usually his role would be, you know, the Lone Ranger type person, just off on his own. Olof here, easy kill on Snacks, trying to entry on that B bomb side. Olof gonna push behind and take down Taz as well. Very unlikely reaction to getting that opening frag there. Definitely catching VP a bit off guard. Nice flick from JW. Not gonna be an assist this time around. Pasha gonna take down 1 for a double, but Bomb is still trapped down here, and as he goes to peak, Crims is gonna finish it 10-11. Close game still on our hands here.
Absolutely. But yeah, this is again. This might be a force buy situation here for VP. I'd be pretty surprised if they didn't go for it, actually. Snacks, Neo, yeah, Bialy, they all have enough for rifles. Everybody's got enough for the fun toys, so they're going to actually commit. Taz is going to be the one, Tech 9, Kevlar, and single flash. They want to keep the pressure up on Fnatic because they know, Anders, that Fnatic right now, their bank just got tapped into the last round. If they can win this round, they can do a lot of damage to Fnatic. There's the fadeaway shot from JW, not going to connect, and he misses the flick as well, so has to give up the ground in mid. And again, VP, they just brute force. It's just like blunt trauma straight to the face. Fnatic just don't know how to deal with this mid push.
Pronax playing very close and able to hear a lot of what's going on, and Snax is trying to sneak right past the smoke here. Pronax putting up another one, but Snax is actually hiding in that corner. Pronax, no idea what's happening. Smoke's gonna fade, but Pronax is quick that time. Wow, looked like Snax should have had the advantage.
Oh. Yeah, Flusha, though, just off on the timing, overcommits to the peak. Now Pronax is going to be waiting here with the HE. We'll see if he gets the angle right. He can actually dunk it onto whoever's trying to plant in the back. So plant happens. Pronax. He thinks it's a default. Does do some good damage to Taz, though. I mean, instead, before I can even finish the sentence, Olofmeister gets caught on his backstab. So now it's a man advantage here for Virtus.pro holding on to the site. They've got all the points covered. This is almost a situation where Fnatic, they should be thinking about backing off to save their guns.
Oh, Pasha could be getting a couple of shots through if he's a little bit lucky there, but not going to be treated as such. Neo, that was just a scout that he had, so nice headshot on Olofmeister. Otherwise, missed the shot. He could have been going down instead, and that would have maybe sparked a comeback for a retake for Fnatic here, but it's going to be 11-11. Score is going to be tied once again, and feels like it's been a while here in the league since we've had a really tight game like that. I mean, we've had overtime yesterday, but still, this is turning into a good game between these two top teams. And VP are really low in this league. Like, they're in, what, 8th place or something right now, I think?
And it's not looking to, I mean...
Set 8th or 9th or something?
The problem is that VP right now, they've got 6 losses to their name. So that's why they have to be fired up in this situation. There's no... Like, 6 is the absolute limit. As much as they can take. If they go up to 7 losses, it's going to be so hard for them to make the land. So that's why they're fighting tooth and nail versus Fnatic. We're sitting second in the league with a 9-3 scoreline.
Double up on JW, and Scout still on Neo. In spite of them winning the round, they're going to hold on to that, not upgrade too much. Snacks in here. Sure where that Molotov is going to land, but they've got one for the vents anyway, which... be a little bit annoying to Fnatic here. Pronax can actually run through to try and help out. A brave choice.
Shots here. Pronax flashed white, but then Crimson Olofmeister are there to pick up 2 kills in mid. Flusha still alive. No joy for him, though. He gets overwhelmed, but he drops Neo down to 7 HP. And into a 3-on-3. Bomb is making its way over towards the A site, though, and there's still Crims. This is perfect, though. Getting that kill on JW over on the B side is going to force Crims to rotate over. Olofmeister even rotating as well, and that actually leaves the A site perfectly open. And Taz, it's not like he's waiting too long either. He follows right behind them. He gets the bomb onto the site. He's going to be able to plant default. And now, well, Fnatic, by the time they realize this, it's going to cost them so much time.
I mean, they will know as soon as the bomb goes down to the other side because they're close enough to hear if it was B. But are they going to realize that Pasha's here? Actually, Crims comes through. Pasha, good discipline there. Picks up one. Should be the second kill. Oliver's up there. Pasha wants to bait out the shot, but eventually just going to take a triple kill for him. Really nice job there. I mean, so many things working out that round for VP. 12-11.
Oh, man. And now Fnatic are going to be the ones where their economy is not solid one bit. I mean, they have JW with 4950. He could go for the hero op right now if he wanted to, or the tilt op, however you want to call it. But VP are the ones who are just sitting pretty. That's very smart play, very solid communication coming out from VP, knowing how to play out that situation and just allowing for Pasha to just go for the full lurk. No joy yet, though, this round at least.
No armor, no, not even any kind of grenade. You know, they're pushing 3 people now, 4 into A main. Why wouldn't you have a pop flash with you? I feel like it's a bit of a mistake. They're making a lot of noise here, and Taz is going to be going down by Ali. Overwhelmed. It's a legion of Swedish people coming at them, and the bomb is here in the middle. Neo going to pick up the one, but I think they must have seen the bomb there. Neo going to just grab it and trying to see if he can make his way out as well. Really important that he does.
And the timing for Neo to back out and pick up that bomb as well. Fnatic have got to be kicking themselves. They could have had an opportunity there to just stop Neo at his tracks. Pasha with a long spray, and oh, this bait. Think. Boom. Oh. JW makes it past, though, in time, and he's going to get a kill. 1v2, though, Olofmeister. He does have an AK to work with. Perhaps Virtus.pro don't quite realize where he's coming from, though. And this could be a free shot, but Neo reacts in time, takes him out. Thought for sure, though, that JW be taking a big chunk of damage from that HE left from him in vents.
Yeah, a little bit of a scary round there. I mean, if they find the bomb a little bit earlier, maybe they just swarm it, and then VP have to go back and try and find them. But right now, it's 13-11 here. Still looking good for VP. Another 3 rounds, and they will take a big win against Fnatic, and could get a little bit interesting. AWP on JW and 1 on Neo.
Who's going to win the duel this time? Neo has been very consistent all match long. And he's going to take it over towards A, hoping for some kind of aggressive peek. Fnatic, though, they've been really favoring the B site with the aggression. The B hall tunnels. Wolfmeister is kind of dancing right on the edge. Shots through, and he sneaks his way through. Neo has no idea. Free kill for Olaf, and he gets out, but Taz is waiting in Squeak in time to get the punish.
Yeah, but now they're going to realize there's another 2 people back here. Molotov in, JW has to move, and this is a big problem. He's going to be running out, and he misses the shot. He's on fire, and he dies. Spy Ali going to crisp him in the corner, and now Crims, important shot on Snacks there. That bomb is not being put down yet. By Ali trying in the corner. Pasha, a very critical frag there on Crims. It's now 2 versus 2, and they're trying to get out to safer positions. All on Flusher. He gets the 1 kill and 1 bullet on Bayali, and it will be enough.
Flusher used to be the king of clutch. This was when he excelled in these 1v1 situations. He'd have the reactions, he'd have the timing to get it done, but right now they're playing a game of Ring Around the Rosie. Bialy just waiting on the side, and he gets the instant headshot as Flusher just comes charging around the corner. Flusher, even with the life lead, with the advantage that he had there on the HP bar, just decides to be very blunt and run straight at him.
But he also had no kit, so I think he was almost forced to try and eventually just stomp in there. What a round. That was really back and forth, and Olaf with the perfect kill, but then ran right back into Taz at the Squeak door there.
Yeah, that did seem perfect. Unfortunately, no joy, and wow, man, Fnatic, they're really struggling at this point. This is not looking good. This could be shaping up to be their 4th loss in the league. Just because, I mean, VP, it's an eco round here for Fnatic. It's going to put Virtus.pro up on match point, and then 4 match points after that to lock this down, to lock down this map. I mean, it would be a humongous win for Virtus.pro to actually take out Fnatic. This is one of the teams that you absolutely, have to beat in the league.
Coming off of, a day yesterday that was pretty awful for VP, and all things considered. Some pretty tough losses that they had to take there, and see if they can change it around here tonight. Neo going to take down all of Meister. Crims, last man left. It's about to be match and map point here for Virtus.pro. Fnatic, no, their economy is not that great either.
Yeah, this is not going to be pretty going into the next one. If we could bring up the scoreboard actually real quick. Just to take a look. I mean, well, they're going to get maximum. So, no, this is actually still feasible for Fnatic. They're going to get max round money at the end of this. They still have some money in the bank. So, I mean, they'll be able to afford everything they want. But what do they do? Do they try and go for some kind of double op play, something that they haven't really attempted yet? Olafmeister and JW, perhaps? Hell, even Flusha could go for the AWP. Do you want to try and shift things up that way, or is it going to be just aggression somewhere on the map? They've got the money for whatever they want at this point. One of them could even have got a negative if you wanted.
I'd like to see a negative.
If he was feeling brave enough.
Hey, negative could be a weapon that can actually work on cash. There are a lot of wallbang spots, so...
True.
Yeah. Next level. Oh, Taz up and over pretty quickly here. A lot of grenades, a lot of movement in the middle for Virtus.pro. See if they can finish this game quickly and not let it drag out, which is always dangerous against Fnatic. If it goes to overtime, they could just easily run away with it. So let's see. Pronax, very active, pushed all the way out of B, and he's got a friend with him. So Pasha's now in behind them. They've actually traded places. Crims outside, but now Virtus.pro have the B bomb site, trying to see if they can get this kill here. JW going to take out Pasha, but what a strange round.
Yeah, this is all over the place. And VP just so quick to get into this site. Neo's going to get that smoke down on CT, but is he going to be able to hit the flake? No, he actually doesn't. Doesn't get the follow-up on the P250 either. Point-blank shots, though. It's turned into an all-out melee. And just like that, Flush is able to pick up the 1. It's going to come down to Taz, and Crims is there in the B halls to shut him out. They have a kid as well, so they just barely have the time for the defuse here, Fnatic, but that's way too close. The all-out aggression from VP, though, it's just crazy how fast they are getting out into mid and just slamming onto a site.
It's not every day you get to see a round where the CTs go aggressive in B and then they get flanked through the vents and they just trade swap places. Very, very odd game, or very odd round there. 15-12 though, and AKs, still a bit of money still on VP, so they've got some room to work with here, but if they don't close this game soon, they could end up losing just for lack of money.
Do they go for more of an execute this time? No, Olaf, yes. There we go. A little bit of an aggressive angle and a free shot, and he spots the bomb as well. Good information gained. He's even going for the wall bangs. Oh, Bialy just makes it out in time. That would have been sick from Olaf. But Virtus Pro right now, I was about to say they could still try and find a way in here, but JW picks off Neo from mid.
Yeah, with that kind of frag now, 3 versus 5, things are looking very tricky. They miss a shot. JW sort of not bunny jumping in the traditional sense, but more in like the almost like dramatic sense. Gonna end up getting downed by Pasha, but it's gonna be Bialy all alone here. 1 versus 3. He's gonna see if he can make his way in. Grenade out though, and Pronex will take him. So 13-15. It's getting very close now, and the money for VP, where is it at? I think Bialy had some money, yeah, almost 8,000. So he could definitely drop, and I'd pretty buy here if I was VP. I would just try and go for it because there's no real reason to eco.
Yeah. And I mean, they just need that one round, and they've been playing so aggressively, so I mean, it still plays into their advantage. I mean, AKs and a single guy with a Tech 9, that's fine. That should work out just fine for VP. They don't really need Neo to be sitting with the AWP or Snacks to be sitting patiently with the AWP. I mean, they choose to go for more of a pick kind of style in this round here, spreading out across the map, waiting to see who's going to be attacking from where on Fnatic side. They put 2 guys into B halls early as well this time around, just to make sure that that aggression would at least be contested. But yeah, both of these teams now, they're getting so close, Anders. Neither of them wants to make the mistake. Fnatic know that if they win this round, and that if VP don't get a bomb plant, it's so close to being overtime. They will be able to pull it off.
Yeah, that must be what's at the back of their minds right now. A little bit paranoid, I think, is VP, that there might be a boost going on there. Instead, it's going to be a bit of a trifecta on the B bomb side. One guy playing on site, 1 vents, 1 checkered. So, actually, JW is going to be down and out. And maybe a bit scary. That might actually give an opening to VP if JW gets himself killed here, sneaking through, and Bialy's waiting on the other side. And that's going to spark the push coming through here.
Yeah, he would have seen the bomb as well. And unfortunately, nobody is checking back checkered. Crims is on the back of the site, but Pronax is waiting behind the boxes in checkered. He's going to have that perfect timing. They walk right into a huge crossfire. 3 angles to worry about VP, and they just get shredded. Nothing going their way that time around. And they're thinking, sweet, JW is just doing JW things. He pushes through the smoke. We get a free kill. It's going to be perfect. And they walk right into the trap for Fnatic.
And that was just a bit scary. You're right. That was almost like a trap, and Fnatic all taking turns to peek, so it's almost impossible for the VP members. They were sort of in a 3-way crossfire in there. It's going to be 15-14 here. A real chance for overtime, as we've got a couple of Tech 9s and not that much more here on the VP side.
Multiple shots there. Now, if they actually make this happen, VP, this would be just the hugest mess up on Fnatic's part. They have the superior firepower. They have everything they need to shut this out. Great flash to start, though, and Flusha just barely makes it back behind. Headshot. Flashes, however, going out for Fnatic. The anti-flash is buying all of the time, and this is just a complete and utter shutout. VP, 2 rounds running, they try and go to the B side, and both times Fnatic have the perfect defense to deal with it.
So that means we're going to go into overtime here. Very exciting, and a very good comeback for Fnatic, who had a bit of a struggle to actually get back to this spot now. Big question is, what happens here? Because, I mean, Fnatic are a team that are traditionally, like, they're very good once they get to this stage. So they have the experience for it, and usually it also seems to spark, like, an extra amount of confidence on a Fnatic team. You know, just like, yeah, we got this.
It just seems like for the 2 of these teams, it has to be overtime, right? Every other match nearly that we've had in Pro League seems to be very, like, pretty much a more, a one-sided affair. But between Fnatic and VP, yesterday we saw overtime for them on Train. And today we're going to get overtime on Cash. I suppose once you get up to that rarefied atmosphere, top of the pack at least.
Yeah.
Even if VP are sitting nearly at the bottom of the group.
Yeah, but if you look at, like, world rankings and stuff like that, it's definitely... they're usually somewhere up top. Well, you know, HLTV put out their world rankings, and TSM is #1.
That's true, that's true. Which is interesting, because they haven't won a major.
Yeah. You know, that sparked some controversy,
yeah.
I guess we'll see if it's going to hold true or not. It is 5 AKs right now on the VP side, and JW in the middle with the AWP. overtime here, which means we're looking for the first team to 19 rounds. Starting money is 10,000, so in the CT side especially, you could definitely run out if you start losing too many rounds.
Exactly right. That's why it's so important here for Fnatic to come in strong. Just keep up that momentum that they had in the regular time. Just managed to carry that over here into the first half. And into this first round, they still have a good nade count going into this as well. So, Virtus.pro, they haven't put too much pressure out. JW, I thought that Snax would catch him running the wrong way there, that the timing was going to work out perfectly. But instead, Snax is waiting to use a Molotov. And a bit of a missed opportunity there for Virtus.pro. Little do they know, of course.
Look at this forward position for Olofmeister. I mean, this is denying a lot of map control for VP. They're trying to see if they can make the whip highway, but Neo is already down to JW, and Olof is so close in main. He could be sneaking around here. The bomb is out on the other side, and they're going to be trying to do like a two-way crunch onto the A-bomb side. With Crim's in a good position. Gonna hear them opening the door. Snax picking up one kill, flashbang out. Taz gonna get shut down immediately. Crim's turning around, but there's one more guy in here, and that's Bayali picking up a big kill there on Crims, who was just a little bit reckless. Still gonna be a 1-on-2 here for Snax.
Yeah, the main issue is that they had no idea that Olofmeister was still waiting around in A main. And so now, well, that's going to make things a little bit tricky here. It's Snax. He's got the bomb, at least, and he's going to be able to get the plant. So he has that bonus money, but then he eats an HE nade to the face, gets dropped down to 30 HP, and Olofmeister locks it out. 2 kills for him in the round, and a very important round win here for Fnatic. But at least they got that bomb plant for Virtus.pro, so it'll maintain some of their funds here going into the remaining rounds of this half. Yeah, that's just chaotic, though, Anders, right?
Yeah, that could have played out so many different ways. It's absolutely true. And they had, I mean, Olof had a really good grenade, but there was one before that, I think, that was put out. So, you know, kind of like a bit unfortunate for Snax. He got double naded.
And well, now, yeah, this shouldn't be too much of an issue now. But I'm curious to see if VP just try and go for that mid crush again. And Fnatic are trying to counter that as well. HE's going out. They do manage to dodge it, but Pronax is right up under, drops so quickly here. He should be ready for when they go jumping across as well. There is a crossfire, and he doesn't actually achieve anything.
Wow, I think maybe a bit of panic on Pronax then. I feel like maybe if it played that one a little bit more cool, he could have actually stayed in a good position. Some nice damage being put up by Flusher, and Olof coming out from behind once again to drop Snax. So 2 versus 3, it's still working out right now for the Fnatic team. Taz and Bayali, now would be a good time to come up with a big clutch.
Yeah, this is the big moment here for Olofmeister. They're going to go for that boost, but Olof, he's in the perfect spot. If they come walking through towards the B halls, Olofmeister will be there to just basically cut the legs out from under him. And Flush is still waiting on short. Does he realize that somebody's been boosted up? There is a push in A main happening as well, and that's Olofmeister. He's actually waiting over in the B halls still. He's going to be able to take out Taz and get that bomb control. And now it comes down to Bayali, who's stuck in the Triangle of Doom. This is possible for him to clutch, but he had to hit that first headshot right there. Because everybody from Fnatic was still kind of split up.
Yeah.
So he might have been able to, you know, if he gets the first headshot, then he can work on that. But yeah, falling to the first guy, no joy.
17-15. 2 more rounds for Fnatic, and they will have made a very impressive comeback. Being far behind, back into overtime, back into a win. Kind of crushing for VP, considering what happened yesterday. I didn't even think about that, but if they take another overtime loss here, I feel like that might almost be too much. Pronax gonna get one. They keep trading back and forth, and it's working out good right now. Virtus.pro, 3-on-3 is gonna favor that terrorist side, even if Neo's a bit low here. Still got the bomb almost in control here, so we'll see if they can draw it back. They need at least 1 round here on the T side, and look who's sneaking up through Checkered, also through Squeak, all the way around the map. It's Olof again. He's hard to control.
And he gets the angle on Taz as well. And Bayali might very well be stepping right back out into him. Taz, though, so thorough. Peeks. But still, Olofmeister able to find the 1 kill. Gets traded, though. Bayali's there to quickly pounce on that opportunity to shut down Olof. But Crims could get into sight fast enough. Nice turn there from Bayali, turning away from that flash. He's actually going to get the 2nd kill. Now it's going to be down to JW. Gets the flick, but misses it in the end. He had the opportunity.
I mean, for a minute, that definitely looked like he'd hit it. So, the thing is, they're both low on health. I'm wondering if JW knows. He's got the C-Sed, so that would actually be a better weapon in this case, and a Molotov as well. Molotov gonna go back here. There's a really good shot that he could actually do this. It's gonna go down, forcing one guy out. JW, they're going to be careful they don't line up. He's going to tab the bomb once. There's the one kill. Picks up an AK by Ali. 21 health on the other side. Sprays through. JW going to get both the kills, and that's going to be the round. He clutches it, and Fnatic 3 rounds in a row on overtime. That's very impressive.
Unreal clutch from JW, who's been just a little lackluster throughout the first 30 rounds of this map. But then in that one clutch, that was just perfect. It's so funny, too. I'm laughing over here because he just taps the bomb. He needs a rifle. He's like, ah, great, thanks. Gets an AK. And then Bialy going for the spray, gives away his position. A surprising lack of patience on Virtus.pro's side, actually, because every time it was an instant reaction. They weren't waiting to see if JW was going to stick the bomb. You would wait a couple of seconds, but they just pounced every time. And Virtus.pro, man, they just gave it up right there. JW, great cool under pressure.
Yeah, I mean, they might just be a little bit tilted on the fact that they are, that they're now so close to losing another overtime game, and then I don't know. These are some really rough days for the Polish team, I feel like.
Oh, the cheek.
It is a nice boost, but there's nobody anywhere close. JW takes a bit of damage, falling all the way off the ice cream truck. Bit of a shame.
Yeah, it twisted his ankle there, it looks like.
That's usually when you get ice cream, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or in the hospital, right? Oh, Snacks. Is he going to get another chance? No, because these aren't smokes that are going to be followed up. Fnatic, they're still waiting around A.
They are the classic smokes for a mid-take, usually into a sort of a B split, but Fnatic is putting it out initially. Now they are slowly starting to try and see if they can contest mid a little bit here. Snacks is thinking about going back around the corner. Jump over from JW. A little bit aggressive, ends up going down.
Quick reactions there by Snacks. Gets the full flash on the second man, but loses the duel to Pronax. And now a 4-on-4 here for Fnatic. Neo takes out Olofmeister that was over in A main. And now the bomb kind of hesitating for a second there. It looked like it wanted to go towards B, but they're working their way back towards A here. Back into mid with that bomb, so it could still go up in defense if it wanted to. A lot of this comes down to who's going to find the opening. Flusha, B-Halls, picks up the first man. And this might prompt him. Yeah, bomb is going to go ahead into checker. They're going to back up onto it. And now the second man here on the site needs to hit the timing just right. And he's going to do just that. Bialy holds his own. And this is definitely looking like Virtus.pro are going to be able to wrap up this round. First round, key round of their CT half has been locked down for them.
Yeah, the best VP could do right now is getting to overtime. And that would be 18-18. Then we'd have double overtime. Otherwise, it's not going to be looking too good for them here. And Fnatic obviously still with the money. Even without the bomb plant, they're going to be alright. JW a bit low, but the rest should still be able to put some sort of rudimentary buy together. And Orb still on Neo here.
Yeah, Orb
31 kills on Snacks. And 31 on Olof. I think they're tied right now.
They're looking, yeah, 31 on Olof, you're right. He's got one more assist as well, so.
Oh, wow.
Olof, speaking of which, Neo's going to find him first. To start, JW, though, gets that timing onto Snacks, but then Pasha's there in the vents again. This is just, it's always going back and forth in mid. It's so hard to tell who's going to come out ahead, and full flashed, Pasha takes the duel with Pronax and wins it.
Very important now. It's 2 versus 4. Flusha and Crims left, and they're each going to pick up a kill in a matter of seconds. That brings it back into a 2 versus 2. Virtus.pro, what just happened? They had this round now. It's going to get a little bit more tricky. Taz up on the high ground. Smoker not going to quite connect up there. It's going to be down on low ground as they rotate the bomb back out. And VP are still buying this, and Taz taking a bit of damage, so they don't have any reason why they would fall out. Now they must have seen Crims back off, and that's going to prompt at least a bit of doubt in their mind. But now Flush is all the way over here. He can get the bomb down, and this is going to get tough now for VP.
He could even work his way into CT. Virtus.pro are only just now going to realize, wow, wait a second, what a juke. But then they take very standard positions here, actually. Flusha, not knowing how close the Virtus.pro members were, how well their trick had worked. He's actually going to be playing for quad. Catches him with the nade out in his hand. Neo does get the nade off in time, and Taz out in the open. Picked off by Crims coming in from A main. Another overtime map and another overtime win for Fnatic. This is going to be insanely frustrating for Virtus.pro now.
Yeah. They're going to need a little bit of revenge at some point, I feel like. Those have been some rough days here for the Polish team.
2 losses, man. That pretty much, I mean, that's, yeah, 7 losses now for Virtus.pro in the groups.
Might be too much, a little bit too much to handle.
I think so.
Well, well, well. The evening is not quite done yet. We do obviously have more coming up. Still SK playing Dignitas. Danish action coming up. No idea what lineup SK are going to have.
Well,
I think they only have 3 players in their roster right now. So
it's going to be hard because hopefully they can find somebody.
Play 3-on-5. I'd play if they asked me. I could do playing and commentary at
But
the same
can you
time.
get on their ESEA roster, Anders? That's what needs to happen, bro.
We've got the contacts. We can make it happen. Reverse engineer that stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it's possible.
Okay, guys.
Pay the right people.
Well,
right, so we've got... Actually, we're a little bit past time, so that game's still a bit late. So I'm not really sure. It's probably going to be 5 minutes until we're back, guys. Before we go, remember to go and check out the Score Esports and catch up with all of the results and all the articles over there as well. Right there, Android and iOS. So if you have a smartphone, go and do that. Maybe a tablet.
yeah,
anything like that.
Anything, yeah, I guess, you know.
You could do it. Download the application.
Ring phone or something, I don't know.
Is there anything else you can download apps on?
Your watch now.
Oh yeah, smart watch. You can do that. Are you gonna have a smart watch at some point?
Man.
Smart glasses.
Yeah, man. Like actual, like just I can wear these glasses and I'll just get like projected on the back. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Built-in wall hack. All right, we'll be back in a second, guys, with the SK and Dignitas.